Ultimate Team. Franchise is selected. Face of the franchise. Play with friends. Face of the franchise. Play with friends. Roster and playbooks. Settings. Entering notification screen.
Alright, let me connect my Bluetooth. Unfortunately, it's the nothing changed. Connect, let's go. There you go. Jesus. Took a while. 46, what the fuck? What does it sound like that? Anyway, okay. Okay. It's no
You
different.
have 10 options. Welcome to the Madden Messenger is selected. You have 7 options. All is selected. Franchise. Your league's draft has started is selected. You have 7 options. Ultimate Team. Other.
I don't do any of this
Social.
stuff.
News. Madden Championship Series. You have 3 options. You have 7 options. Madden Championship Series is selected.
Don't care.
Roster and playbooks. Play with friends. Face of the franchise. Franchise is selected.
Let's go with Let's see if we can do this passing bullshit that
Settings.
they have. Let's see.
Settings
Setting.
pop-up menu. Accessibility. Game options. Penalties. Player skill.
Is it player skill you have to go into?
Entering. Pass blocking set to QB accuracy set to 50. W. Run blocking set to 50.
Not there.
Entering main menu screen settings. Extras. Settings. Settings pop-up menu. Accessibility. Game options. And offensive playbook. Favorite team option is set to Bears. Defensive. Even teams option. NFL. Skill level option is set to Rookie.
Let's go to
Skill
pro.
level option is set to Pro. Game style option is set to Simulation. Quarter length option is set to 5 minutes. Play clock option is set. Accelerated clock option is set to off. Minimum play clock time option is set to 20 seconds. Coin toss first. Coin toss second. Passing type option is set to placement.
Hey, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I tried it on rookie. Um, I'm just trying to see the speed, if the speed is any different, because I was watching a guy on YouTube and he said like test out the skill level on that, like depending on if your quarterback has a faster accessory or awareness or whatever, his the ball speed's different. I don't even know.
Coin toss first.
We'll go rookie first.
Accelerate. Play clock option. Quarter length option is. Game style option is set to simulation. Skill level option is set to rookie.
You know what I'm disappointed is you're still playing blind. You know, and people keep asking me, what do you mean, Silas?
Entering main
You're
menu screen
blind.
settings.
You are playing blind. No, what I mean is, and then when I give them the example, they're like, oh yeah. And because they're winning, is they still don't let you read out. The screen reader does not read out what defense or offense the CPU is playing. Not necessarily what they're picking, but at least give you an idea of what base they're in. You know, because when I did have vision and when you play with friends, right, you were able to know what defense they were gonna play. So depending on what defense you were going to play, or they were going to play, or what they will see what offense you were going to run. So depending on what offense you were going to run, they play with that defense. Nobody in their right mind is going to go see somebody go 3 wide receiver and play base. You know what I mean? You're not going to go. You're not. You know, I'm not going to see someone play 3 wide receivers and then I'm going to play 4-3 defense or 3-4 defense or base defense or nothing. You know, you're either gonna go nickel, which is the correct one to do, or nickel zone or something, or some sort of zone with the nickel defense. Because if you go 3 wide receivers and you see me and I'm in a regular base defense 4-3 or 3-4 without the nickel, without the second other corner there or whatever, the offense has the mismatch. The offense has the play. I need to know that because it's just like playing offense too, right? That's what sucks about playing defense too. When you play against a computer, you can play defense all you want, but how are you gonna play defense if you don't even know what offense they're running? What if they have they go they go 3 nickel and then you're playing 4-3 defense. You don't know, and then you're just playing blind because you have no idea what fucking offense they're running. And if they're doing an I formation with 2 wide receivers, then you know, okay, they're going I formation, 2 wide receivers. That's usually either 3-4-4-3 base defense, maybe a quarter, maybe you can go 46, maybe you can go you can play other defense. You're not gonna go dime. You're not gonna play a dime defense if they're playing two wide receivers on I formation with a fullback and a halfback, and then a tight end. So you got to only cover some. You have more players to cover the other way, but you're not gonna know that, and that's what's hard about playing. That's why I can't play online. I can't play online because it's bad enough I'm playing against a computer, which is just a mismatch on its own. Playing somebody online, forget about it. It doesn't help me. At least if I knew what I was doing, if I knew what they were doing somewhat, and at least I know what defense to play in, then I say, okay, well, fuck it, I lost. I lost it. The other problem is, even when you play on this game, when I had vision, you could tell when someone's either pressing you right with the corners, because you press it used to be triangle and then go down in a circle for the corners to press the wide receiver, right? It would give them like 5 yards to press them, and then that's it. Release. What happens after that? You can't. There's no indicators letting us know any of those things. You can't play press. You don't know if the defense is man back is gonna blitz on you, because if they're gonna blitz, right? If you're gonna see them blitz or all blitz, or you see that free safety, sometimes the corners or the safety or the strong safety comes up and you can see it visually. You either, depending on what offense you run, you could either audible off that, or you could have the fullback or running back, if you were going to do a run play, mass protect, catch that guy that was going to blitz, and then throw the ball. We can't do that here because you have no idea what that defense is running. You don't know if that guy. I mean, I play against my brother-in-law, but like I said, my brother-in-law, like I said, I play with him online with these games. It's just not accessible. You're almost playing more at a disadvantage with the person who has vision and knows what the fuck they're doing on this game, compared to some against playing the computer. You're better off playing the CPU, because at least with the CPU you have somewhat of a control. Against someone who has vision and knows what they're doing and knows, oh, you're gonna blitz me. Okay, I'm gonna mass protect, and have that guy block you. You're gonna get fucking killed. This is why you never could play this game online. It's just not that accessible. And then when you're on defense, when I had vision, you had circle, 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 right? You had circle, circle, circle to cycle through the player you want. And usually I like to be either the defensive end or the tackle, um, depending on the guy I like playing with. You can't tell that either, because if you press circle, 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 and the quarterback's passing, and you press circle to try to take over the CPU, you might as well just let the computer play defense and not touch the game, and just play offense. Because if you do that and you fuck up, that guy's gone. I mean, maybe this is what, year 2, year 3 of Madden doing with this playbook stuff. Maybe in 10 more years, maybe in 5 more years, this game will be fully accessible, where it's you can actually play. And then it doesn't make any sense, because you can't give me
Extras. Accessibility.
you can't give me this accessibility here,
Friends.
right?
Face of the franchise is selected. Ultimate team.
And then you go here,
Now.
right?
Learn to play.
Right? You go here where it says learn to play, right?
Learn
Okay.
to play pop-up menu. You have 2 options. Skills trainer is selected.
Right? So you got skills trainer.
Team practice.
You got team practice, right?
Team practice.
But let's say you go to
skills trainer.
skill trainer, right? Because you're new to Madden. You know what the fuck you're doing. You want to
Team
just
select
learn
screen.
some
The
shit, right?
Chicago Bears, the home team, are selected.
Look at the
Ready.
Bears.
Skilled level option is set to rookie.
Okay?
Ready. Skilled level option is set to rookie. Ready.
So I'm going to go to Bears. I'm ready.
Entering skills trainer screen. Help. I'm new to Madden.
Right? So these menus come up. It says here, look, I'm new to Madden.
Basic offense.
Basic offense.
Click on the gauntlet.
Right?
On pass options. Run concepts.
Right?
Attacking coverages. Short pass concept. Pre-play.
Right? It gives you these options, right? But let's say you're new to Madden, so you know what the fuck you're doing. So if
Take
you
on
go
the
here,
gauntlet. Basic offense. Help, I'm new to Madden.
right? You hit X,
Entering help, I'm new to Madden screen. You have 6 options.
gives
Player
you options,
position
right?
basics is selected. Running the football.
So
Player
basic,
position basics.
right? That doesn't have that much because it, if you're doing a play action, you only got maybe 2.5 seconds, if that, to try to figure out who to throw it to. And sometimes it should say square, triangle, X, circle, square, triangle, X, circle. Yeah. Look, and then look, you hit this, X, nothing. You hit X, nothing. Hit X, nothing. X, nothing. This doesn't read. So how is someone gonna be new to Madden and not know what the fuck this on the screen to know what to do? You know, you're just hit pressing. Look, crowd, I'll hit X. Missed it. I'll do it again. Right? I guess it's the timing process. Look, obviously there's something there telling you what you're supposed to actually do, but it doesn't read. So what's the point of having this part?
Square button.
It's square.
Entering exhibition skills trainer screen. You have 5 options. Resume is selected.
So I don't get it. What's the point of having that part of the accessibility to read if you're new to Madden? You're like, oh man, shit, yeah, I'm new to Madden. Let me see how to play. If it only goes to that part after this, you don't even know what the hell they're telling you. They're obviously telling you it's obviously telling you what to do here, right? Because why else would it be here?
Square button.
But you don't know what the fuck it is because it doesn't read here.
Entering exhibition skills trainer screen. You have 5 options. Resume is selected.
So that doesn't really help. So how you gonna give me you're gonna give me up to that point, and then someone's gonna get real excited, and then when they get into it, it's like, wait, what? What am I supposed to do here? I don't know.
Circle button.
See? This is why I only play the franchise mode, and then I stop playing the game.
Square button. Entering exhibition skills trainer screen. You have 5 options. Restart is selected.
See?
Skip is selected.
It doesn't.
Change tutorial. Quit game is selected. Entering.
That's just a tease and a half.
Yes, exit to menu.
A tease and a half.
Entering team select screen. The Chicago Bears, the home team, are selected.
And I already skipped the whole franchise mode. Went to the draft. I did the draft. It's the same thing. It doesn't read much. It doesn't read the contracts. When the guy was up, I gave him an offer. It didn't even let you like negotiate to lower down the price or nothing. It doesn't read that part. So it's the same thing as Madden 22 and 21, where you can sign, like I was going to say Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham wanted 12.3 mil. What was it? He was 29 for like 4 or 5 years. I was trying to lower it down to maybe a few mil with whatever years. It still wouldn't read. It doesn't read any of that stuff. So what was the point?
Cincinnati Bengals selected.
You know?
Entering main menu screen. Learn to play.
See, and then people, a blind person like, man, I wish I could learn. You can't.
Play now.
You just can't.
Play now pop-up menu. You have 4 options. Play now is selected.
And then when you get this game, or if you do get this game, you gotta lower down. Go to the settings, go to the skill stuff, and lower most of the shit down. Because when I got the game, and that shit's too loud. The crowd, not the crowd, but the in-game stuff like the music and all that bullshit that they play while you're going through cycling through your playbook and figuring out what place. Because you won't be able to hear that motherfucker until you lower that shit down. That shit was just too fucking loud.
Online head-to-head. Play now.
Let's go to.
On Pro Bowl. Play now.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me check that skill place,
Ultimate
right?
Team. Roster and playbooks.
Hold on.
Settings.
The
Settings.
settings.
Accessibility. Penalties.
Where
Player
is it?
skill. CPU skill. Visual feedback. Volume control. Game controls. Assign auto subs. Graphics. Game options.
Wait, where is that?
Accessibility. Penalties.
I came across it. Where's that passing skill level? I forgot where it
Player
was.
skill. CPU skill.
Not CPU.
Visual feedback.
Is it visual? Is it visual feedback?
Play call button layout. Dynamic play call option is set to off. Play previous play on field visual feedback option is set to on. On field trainer option is set to dynamic. Defensive pass receiver visual assist option is set to
Oh,
on.
this. Visual.
Drive goals feedback option is set to on. Franchise bottom line ticker option is franchise coaching tips op pre-snap menu option is set to on. Player names option is camera toggle passing cam option is offense camera setting defensive player menu narration VoIP window op subtitles op enlarge on field controller vibration option is set to assist. Color blindness brightness option is contrast op VoIP to text quick chat option is set. Dynamic camera effects option is set to on.
What the hell is that past bullshit? I just forgot where it was.
Entering main menu screen settings. Extras. Settings.
Anybody know?
Settings pop-up menu you have 10 up. Accessibility. Game options. Offensive playbook. Favorite team option is set. Defensive. Even team. NFL. Skill level option is set to rookie. Game style option is set to simulation. Quarter length option. Play clock option is set to on. Accelerated clock minimum play clock. Coin toss first. Coin toss second. Passing type option is set to placement.
Oh, passing type.
Passing
Um,
slowdown option is set to moderate.
moderate, right?
Passing slowdown option is set to max.
No.
Passing type option is set to placement.
Placement.
Passing type option is set to placement and % accuracy.
That one? Or is it the?
Passing type option is set to classic.
No, classic is the regular way.
Passing type option is set to placement.
I will try
Coin
that.
toss second. Passing slowdown option is set to moderate. Freeform reticle max distance option is set to near. Freeform reticle max distance option is set to far.
Near, right? Don't put it as
Freeform
far.
reticle max distance option is set to near.
Go near.
Freeform reticle speed set to 7.
What was a good number to put this on? 7, right? I left it at 7. Should I put that lower? Or just kind of fuck around and see what works, depending on what quarterback you're playing with.
Reticle visibility option is set to hidden.
Hidden.
Reticle visibility option is set to visible. Meter visibility option is set to visible. Auto flip defensive play call option is set to on.
Yeah, but these two meter things doesn't.
Reticle
I mean,
visibility option is set to
it's
visible.
more visual than anything because it doesn't
Entering
really
main
help.
menu screen settings. Roster and play with face of the franchise. Ultimate team. Play now. Play now pop-up menu. Online head-to-head. Play now.
All right, let's
Entering play now live screen you have 7 options. Favorite team. Custom game is selected. Entering team select
go
screen
to
the
custom
Chicago
game.
Bears the home. Cincinnati Bengals. Chicago Bears selected. Minnesota.
We'll go. Let's play
New
Miami.
Detroit. New York Jacks. New York. San Francisco. Atlanta. Philip. Dallas. Miami Dolphins. Away team select. Carolina Panthers selected.
Who you guys want to say? Miami and what? Or you don't care? Anyone cares? Anybody? Anybody want to see a particular team? Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns? They look at this. You ain't gonna lie. You know, I might have him in my fantasy team. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Las Vegas Raiders selected.
Oh, Raiders with Devontae Adams. Yeah.
No side is selected. Away team selection Las Vegas Raiders.
Let's try Raiders, huh?
Ready. View Superstar X. Skill level option is set to rookie.
Go to
Advanced
rookie.
settings submenu. Edit unif. Ready. Entering team select. Run outside. Run inside.
Josh Jacobs, like, so he's more of a. He doesn't really pass the ball. I mean, he doesn't. He's not really a run catching type of running back,
Run.
though.
Run inside.
We're gonna run inside.
Defend outside. Run.
They are pretty fast, so we're gonna play with the Miami
Defend
Dolphins. We're
short
gonna
pass. Defend medium pass. Defend deep pass.
we're gonna not make them beat us deep, unless if they get anything
Entering
under
game settings
anything
screen, you
under
have 9 options. Event type option is set to exhibition.
exhibition,
Game style
obviously.
option is set to simulation.
Okay.
Even teams option is set to off. Quarter length option is set to 5. Accelerated clock option is set to off. Play clock remaining option is set to 25 seconds. Stadium option is set to Dolphins.
Well,
Stadium
let's see where they can take us to.
Stadium option is set to Chargers. Stadium option is set to Bills. Stadium option is set to Bears. Stadium option is set to Wembley Stadium.
Wembley.
Stadium option is set to Tottenham Hotspur. Stadium option is set to Estadio Azteca. Stadium option is set to Pro Bowl. Stadium option is set to Tottenham Hotspur.
I'll play there.
Time option is set to 4:15 p.m.
Yeah, let's do it at 4 o'clock. Why not?
Weather option is set to clear.
Clear?
Time option is set to 4:15 p.m. Time option is set to 6:30 p.m.
Well, it's about nighttime here. We'll do
Weather
6:30.
option is set to clear.
Clear? Let's see
Weather
what we
option
got.
is set to random.
Random.
Weather option is set to light snow. Weather option is set to light rain. Weather option is set to windy. Weather option is set to partly cloudy.
Let's go partly cloudy. Why not? All right, here we go.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Fins under the lights on Monday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Entering play call screen. Return middle. Return left. Return middle.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway here in London. Fielded right around the 8.
Option button.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
In the midst of a tumultuous 2021 season, the Las Vegas Raiders really turned to their quarterback, Derek Carr, to not only drive their offense, leading to career-high totals from the 8th-year passer and a nearly 5,000-yard season throwing the football, but also his leadership ability. He really grabbed that team and led them to the playoffs for the second time in his career while coming out one of the toughest divisions in football.
The close, across, inside zone.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The audible has not changed. Like, I know what audible is what. They're still the same. The clock is ticking though. This is still there.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
See, this is a game I still can play without my headphones. I can still listen to it on my TV.
There are three cat formation. Player. There are Darren Waller, Davante Adams, Davante spacing, X slice U cross.
Alright, let's try this X5 cross with Davante Adams. The problem is I don't know which one's Davante Adams. I want to be square or circle. I do believe he's circle.
Plus button.
On first and 10,
button.
here's Carr.
Square button. R1 button.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Fucking threw that shit.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the Southpaw in his third season at the wheel.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
For the second consecutive season, Tua's a starter and Miami's a team. Both have winning records, but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific. Only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well.
Coach, entering exhibition play now screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected.
See, and this is the other problem. All right. When I'm playing offense right there, right? Let's just say I threw that up there. I hit the joystick and circle. I just threw it up. But when people have vision, right? When I had vision before, you can tell what that defense is gonna do before you hike the ball. So you could tell like if he was gonna like run up or just pray back or whatever, or see a man open. I like the fact that it's telling you X, circle, and square, right? The problem is you can hit those buttons all you want, but if you're not accurate with that pass, you don't know which one you know. Like I wanted to throw to Davante Adams. What if that was to Waller, and not Adams? You know what I mean? It doesn't tell you
And don't forget, when he did
who you're actually throwing to.
Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Sog blitz 1. Middle third. Middle third. Middle third.
They'll run here with
Run.
Raheem Mostert. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
On plan, there are 7. Formation, there are 4. Big nickel.
See,
So after the
right here you go
run for no
nickel,
gain,
you go
here's
nickel or
second and
something. You
10.
just don't know.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Got him.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Entering exhibition.
I'm gonna tell you.
Screen, you have 7 options. Resume is selected.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I got lucky with that interception because all I did was press X, and I knew he was gonna throw the ball, and I just hit triangle, and that's all I did. So I don't even know if that was me intercepting the ball, just the CPU being really fucking smart and doing it for me.
Entering play call. Player. There are Darren Waller, Davante Adams, stretch alert looky.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Okay, we're at the 1-yard line, right?
Got the football. The bad news.
Entering exhibition play now screen. You have 8 options. Resume is selected.
Okay, so we're at the 1-yard line. Now I forgot I shouldn't have done this. I'm gonna pass play. I'm gonna hit square, then triangle. So then I already know it's a run play, not a pass play, to try to get out this 1-yard line.
yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Cross button. Triangle button.
I just changed it. This should be a run.
Circle button.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Entering
And this is
options. Resume is selected.
This is where the problem is, right? Because you're close to their goal line, right? So they could either go all out blitz, and if they do that right, then usually you'll have a man wide open to try to take. You try to go for the deep shot, right? Well, fuck it, you're at the what? I'm at the 5-10 yard line. So take a deep shot. What's it gonna hurt? If it gets interception, it might be just like if you're punting the ball. But you're not gonna know that, so it's just it bothers that you can't play the way you want to play.
Circle button. Cross button.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Got it.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Entering play call, slot, there are 3 categories. You have formation, there are player, there are darn waller, darn T-drive, a post white cross.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20.
Cross button.
I'm going to try to throw the X.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Square button.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Entering play call, darn Waller. Player, there, formation, there, concept, there, option. Quick pass. Medium pass. Short, double and sail.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
R1 button. Cross button. Circle button. Cross button.
Throwing now is Carr.
Cross button.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Tight drive flood.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
I just audible out to a run play.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
All right, let's try stick switch. Let's see what this does.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hold on, let me see if this is a play action.
Cross button. Cross button.
Now Carr.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
Entering play call.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Categories.
That was a flat.
Drive flood is selected.
We're scoreless after one.
That was like a dump off to the running back.
Now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a third down coming up.
Recent plays. There are 9. Coach suggestion. On plan. There are 9 categories. Player. There are 9. Josh Jake. Dart. Josh Jacob. Pass sprint HB. HB dive. Pass sprint HB flat.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
There's a play action to the running back, I do believe.
Cross cutting.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Entering exhibition play now screen. You have 7 options.
Hold on.
Resume is selected.
I'm out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. We have 18 options. Field goal 54 yards is selected.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 18 options. On plan. There are player. There are 9. Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs. Dylan Cole SR. Demarcus Robinson. Jacob Johnson. Davante Adams. Davon. Stretch alert lookie. Triangle button. Square button. Cross button.
Carr going to go on 4th down.
R1 button. R2
And
button.
able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front.
Entering exhibition play now screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering
Some
play
play.
call.
Those guys found a way to pick it up.
58 options. 8. Player. Formation. Error. Concept. Formation. I-form. Slot. Stretch alert bubble. Double slant. Stretch alert bubble. Triangle button. Cross button.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
AHP dive. Passes errs. Puppets shot. Deep close puck cross.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Choice, double and sail.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cross button. Cross button.
Car to throw on 3rd and 1.
Triangle button.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Square button.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake. Gets around him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Entering play call choice. There are 14 categories. You have 7 options. Z slant is selected. Double and sail. D slant.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Square button. R1 button.
On 1st and goal, Drake. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Yes. Run. Inside AHP blunt dive.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
AHB blunt dive. AHB blunt dive. Close zone STRG. Inside zone.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball
Entering
game.
play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
There are 7 categories.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Entering exhibition play now screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, inside handoff. There are 7 categories. You have 50 options.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Cross button. Square button.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And how about that for just running out the clock? 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So we've reached halftime here in a low-scoring affair. 6-0 is our score. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half. And they've had some success on the ground, and with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they did even less on the ground as they've struggled to get the run game going. Both teams making their final adjustments. We're closing in on the second half. And for the Colts, let's get you back over to London, where we rejoin Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Kickoff middle.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there. And now
entering exhibition play now screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Instant call timeout. Challenge play. Super sim stats. Coaching. Options. Quit/read. Options. Pop-up. Control. Access. Settings. Control. Accessibility is select. Settings is selected. Entering set. Penalties. Player. CPU skill. Visual. Vowel. Access. Game control. Graphics is selected. CPU skill. Player skill. Penalties is. Game options is selected. Enter. Game style. Accelerated clock. Minimum play clock. Play clock off. Passing type. Passing. Free for. Reticle. Meter. Auto. Defense. Defend. Coach. Injury. Fatigue set. Player speed parity scale set to 50. And penalties is selected. Game options is selected. Player skill is selected. CPU skill. Visual feedback. Volume control. Accessibility is selected. Game controls is selected. Accessibility is select. Enter. VoIP window. Subtitles. Enlarge. Control. Color. Bright. Contrast. VoIP. to quick. Dynamic. Master. Audio mix up. In-game comment. Stadia. In-game commentary set to 100. Set to 78. Set to 55. Set to 53. Set to 51. Set to 50. Entering settings. Entering play call pod. There are 3 categories. You have 15 options. Blitz 1 is cover. Tempo.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Looking to pass.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
To begin the 3rd quarter, still on target.
Return left.
No rhythm throwing the football.
Return
and
middle.
obviously, no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Renfro to return.
Return button.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession.
Entering play call. Play height.
Both of these defenses have been stifling these last few games offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Play action.
A lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Trying to read some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Some time. Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Down on the scoreboard, I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter.
Entering play call.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down
We have
after the
17
sack. Work to be
options.
done.
By experts process selected. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Circle button. Triangle button.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Entering play call. Contact. Tatter. Concept. Plate height. There are 9. RPO. Special. Pass. Run. Pass. With Y stick. Y stick.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Auto
A
selected.
couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 7 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to add 15 plays. You have 8 coach suggestions. Cover 1 hole.
2 and out on 1st down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away.
been their normal starting
Entering
position.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. On plan, there are 7. Defend, keep, pass. You have 55 options. Cover 3. Corner, blitz, free.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's brought down at the 22.
Entering play call, defend, corner, blitz, free. Cover 3, sky.
The defensive front, they just engaged
Corner,
and
blitz,
held
free.
their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's able to plow forward.
Entering play call, defend, keep, pass. You have 55 options. Cover 3, sky is selected. SS, blitz, free.
Wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Entering play call, defend, keep, pass. You have 55 options. Cover 3, sky is selected. SS, blitz, free.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long.
Entering play call, defend, keep, pass. You have 55 options. Cover 3, sky is selected.
Just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ready. 2nd and 2. Running the counter with Mostert.
Entering play call, defend, keep, pass. You have 55 options. Cover 3, sky is selected. Corner, blitz, free. On plan, formation, third, nickel. Dime, prevent.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on
Entering
EA
play
Sports.
call, 3G. You have 6 options. When 3G is select. Entering exhibition. Instant replay. Call. Challenge plays. Super sims. Stats. Coaching. Options. Quit/read. Options. Pop-up. Controller select. Settings is select. Accessibility is selected. Entering. VoIP win. Subtype. And drive. Contract. VoIP. Quick. Dynamic. Pass. Audio. In-game. Stadium. Crowd vox. In-game commentary set to 50. Set to 71. Set to 80. Entering
It's
play
Dolphin
call,
football, but they
3G.
trail here
You
as
have
we
6
get set
options.
for the
Man
4th.
3G is selected. Prevent. Man cover to drop. Man 3G.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Call it a gain
Entering
of 4
play
on
call,
1st, and that'll make
3G.
it 2nd
You have
down.
6 options.
Well, the end of all that
Cover
hitting
to
and
drop.
hollering, it was a 4-yard
Formation,
run, so the
goal
offense is
line.
going to go back down and feel
Special
pretty good
teams,
about
3 to
themselves.
4.
Defensively,
4-3.
you have to feel
Big nickel.
okay because you didn't let it turn
4-3.
into a bigger
Even
run,
6.
but the
Cover
goal,
3 bus.
shut it down for 2
Sink
yards or
flat.
less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On play action, here's Tua. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there
Entering
on the
play
scramble,
call,
and
7-6-1.
now it's 3rd down.
Cover 3 bus.
Well, it certainly appears to me
Cover
that the
1
defensive
MLB
guys are
blitz.
starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. the struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. The Raiders offense ready to go. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Option is set to inside handoff. RPO. Run. Inside. AHB blunt dive.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Square button. Cross button.
Here's Cobb.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
We'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dunk down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Entering play call, stretch alert rookie, X slice across, curl flat.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Carr gonna throw.
Button.
And he's gonna go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Entering player, formation, error, I form, strong, weak, gun, goal line. Hail Mary, specialty, single, I form, single back, wing, AHB dive alert smoke.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Triangle button. Cross button.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's brought down. 83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Swing pair, there are 7 cat formation. Player, there are 9 cat, Davant, stretch alert looking, AHB dive alert smoke.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, Darn Waller, Dar Patising, Weistick.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Cross button. Triangle button. Square button. Cross button.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Entering play call. T-drive. Player. There. Gun plan. There. Player. Josh Jacob. Derek Carr. Dylan Colasar. Dan Marcus Robin. Jacob John. Davonte Adams. Darren Waller. T-drive. A post white cross.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Square heading.
On play action,
Cross
it's
button.
Carr.
Square button.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Categories. Option is set to add 15 plays. You have 8 options. 3 to 4 is selected.
Two to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
There are 3 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Tua. And he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Dan Marcus Robinson. Dan Marcus Podatter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
R1 button.
From the gun, it's Drake. Oh, what a move. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Entering play call. Shot save clock. Option is set to under. Convex post. Shot save clock.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Entering play call. DeMarcus Robinson. Shot save block. Option is comeback Podatter. Jacob Johnson. Jacob Johnson. You have 5 options. FB
They are
power
pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game. 2nd and 8.
Alright, we're just gonna run the ball here.
To throw his car.
What? Oh.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Oh, that wasn't a run, that was a pass. What the fuck?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Inside, empty encounter, empty and AHP dive, AHP draw.
So we'll do a run draw play. I mean, it's still, like I said, it's like playing Madden 22. Wow, you can't really hear the play clock going down when it's that loud.
On the ground with Jacobs. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no
Entering
hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. We'll likely put an end to this thing. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because...
To have voiceover on, it's not gonna, you can't really hear.
Here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Circle button.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Entering play call, round inside.
Should we go for a touchdown? Yeah, I can get it. We're less than a few seconds.
Here's Jacobs, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. 5-6 track is selected.
Might be a pass play. It could be a run play. I don't even know. We'll hike it. Fuck it.
R1 button.
Carr will look to
Circle
throw.
button. Circle
He's
button.
going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So trying to throw it
Entering
in for
play
2
call,
points, but the
special
D got
teams.
home
You
running
have 6
down.
options.
I'll just kick the ball.
Good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was
Squig it.
He ends up getting sacked.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
See, now this is where you know you can play prevent defense.
Entering play call.
Alright.
Concept. There are 7. Play type. There are recent play. Play type. Special. Go align. Blitz. Zone cover. Man cover. Special. Go align. Blitz. Zone coverage.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
Entering post-game screen, you have 6 options. Finish game is selected. View highlights is selected. Player stats. And Team Mia. Team LG. Player name Dakar. Player name Tiago Velo. QB rating 25.0.
That's horrible.
QB rating 49.5.
That's even horrible.
Completions 5. Completions 5. Attempts 12. Attempts 9. Passing yards 88. Passing yards 80. Completion percentage 41. Completion percentage 55. Passing touchdowns 0. Passing touchdowns 0. Rushing selected. Player name Jake Jacobs. Attempts 17. Attempts 6. Player name Armaster. Yards 12. Average yards per carry 3 points. Average yards per carry 7.0.
Wow.
Touchdowns 2. Entering post-game screen, you have 6 options. Finish game is selected. Entering play now live screen, you have 7 options. Favorite teams game, Kansas City Chiefs at Chicago Bears is selected.
I mean, as a blind person, would I get the game? If you're a Madden fan, you're gonna get the game regardless. I mean, let's just face it. You know, the game is gonna be what it is. Do I wish it had more accessibility features as far as in-game stuff? You know, not just the menus? Yes. Because, like I said, you're still playing it at a disadvantage without knowing what the CPU is at least running. It doesn't necessarily got to tell you, if all it needs to do is tell you the formation they're in. Doesn't got to say what formation, just say they're in nickel defense or they're in, 3-4 defense or 4-3 defense, and then you could adjust accordingly, Or if they're on offense and they got 3 wide receivers, then okay, I'm gonna go nickel. Or they win 5 wide receivers, then I'm gonna go dime or whatever. But until they fix that in the future of Madden, we're still playing blind. You're still touching the buttons. You're still gonna be hitting square, triangle, X, circle, and not knowing if that's the one you really want to throw to. If you have the playbook for Devontae Adams, you want to throw to Devontae Adams. Is he square? Is he circle? Is he always going to be circle? I guess maybe that's something to play around with. But you're still playing blind, unfortunately. You just, it's you have somewhat control of the offense, but you don't have no control of the defense. And that's the problem as well. That's more of a problem when you're on offense, because you know what play you want to pick, right? The problem is you don't know what defense they're running. And when you're on defense, you don't know what offense they're running. So you're still playing in a mismatch. In that regard, when you're on defense, you're playing mismatch really badly, Because at least when you're on offense, you have 3 wide receivers and a running back and this and this, so you got guys to throw to. You may not know the defense that the computer's playing, which you should, because then it helps you indicate, if they're going to be blitzing you, if they're going to be playing back, are they going to play, are they only going to rush 4 guys, and there's going to be, 7 guys playing back, and they're only going to rush 4, or they're only going to rush 3, and then only 8 play back. You don't know, It's just like real football, right? When sometimes they rush 4 guys, and they'll play 6 back or 7 back. Or they'll only rush 3 guys, and 8 guys play back. You don't know. Or you pretend you're going to blitz, but you don't blitz. You know what I mean? So you make them change their coverage, or you make them change their play, or you make them change their audible play, whatever it is. Unfortunately, we just don't know those things, and we're still. That's why I say we're still playing blind, and you kind of are, because anybody with vision can see that person playing that defense, say, oh shit, okay, he's overloading on this side, I can go over here, or the field is short on this way, let's take the long side of the field to play, because my running back or whatever can outbeat this linebacker, or can outbeat the defensive tackle or the end, whatever it is. We're just not gonna know that, and it's like playing chess, right? You can play chess, but if you don't know what moves the chessboard is moving, you have no idea how to counter it. So someone could tell you, oh, he did this, he did this. Yeah, but I need to know what. Did he win A? Did he go B? Did he jump? Did he grab my rook? Did he grab my knight? Did he move my bishop? Is he moving king side? Is he, where's he moving to? Because obviously, if you know which way the 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 defense is coming towards you, you could, or the offense is coming towards you, you play defense, or vice versa. You just can't do it in this game right now. You just can't. So to play online against somebody that has vision is pointless. You'll lose, because they know what they're doing. They can see what you're doing, right? They can see that you're gonna play. Oh, this guy's playing nickel. I got this speed guy over here, this third wide receiver over here, or oh, this guy's playing a regular base defense or a 3-4 defense. You know what the fuck he's doing. I got this four-string fucking wide receiver. He's gonna take care of it. That's why I say you're playing blind. You're still playing at a disadvantage, unfortunately. You just are. And so the game is evenly playing field for us who are blind, because love that it's this game is more accessible than most, but you're still playing blind, and maybe they'll fix it. Maybe. I mean, if they could ever get in contact with me, I mean, it's not like I'm the only one that has the same idea, has the same idea in my head. I'm sure the people who play Madden who are blind have the same ideas. The same ones I'm thinking of are the same ones they have. You know what I mean? You know? But we're gonna be done playing with Madden. The free trial's almost over. I don't even know. I got like maybe 4 hours left, but I already pre-ordered the game. So once it hits midnight, I can play this game as long as I want, which is not that big of an issue. And then what we'll do, I'll do a franchise with the Bears, obviously, of course, and then I'll speed up maybe a franchise mode or two. But this game is like 22, unfortunately, and it is louder. It's hella louder. So if you don't like all that loudness in your ears and you gotta use headsets, then you gotta lower the commentary a little bit, and other stuff to boost up the playbook for you guys, for you to hear the plays. And you gotta be quick with your plays, man. You gotta be quick, because that clock ticks. 20 seconds is not a very long time for you picking what play you want to run, boom, and go with it. So
Custom game is selected.
yeah. Alright, well, that's all for today. I'll be on later on tonight. If not tonight, then obviously tomorrow morning, because this game will be fully out for the people who pre-ordered it as well. And if you don't want to pay for it and you want to just do the EA Play, if you didn't have not purchased this game, it's like $5. Just do it. The reason I did the trial here is because I already pre-ordered it in my main account, but it didn't let me do the EA Play Access trial, and then I just went to my other account, go to pre-order, and then you see the EA Play free trial, and then you do it that way. And then you're good as gold if you ever want to try it out. And we'll try the other teams. We'll do the Browns, we'll do the Bengals, I'll try to play all 30. I'll try to play all 32 teams and see what sticks. Probably put this a little bit more on rookie, not on rookie. Put this more on pro, and then probably put the minutes up, obviously back to 15 minutes, and just play around, see what works and sticks, and Try to get comfortable with this passing game. But and that's cool. The passing game, it's pretty cool. You can hit the L, the joystick left, right, up, and down, and
Fresh
click it,
starts and a
and then
final chapter. Miami Dolphins at Tampa Bay Buccaneers is selected.
hit circle and triangle, whatever. But you know, because I know visually, you know what people who have vision, they know who's a obviously the icon above the player's name. You know he's a triangle or square or circle. You know, it used to be your number one guy was square. I think your now number one guy is circle, I do believe. But I mean, who knows? I mean, it changes, right? So, but all right, I'll be on tomorrow. Play some more Madden, probably all day, every day, and fuck around with the game. And it is fun though. It is fun. I'm glad football's back. Fantasy football's back. I might do a fantasy draft in this game. I love doing fantasy football. So let's see if the fantasy draft aspect of this game is accessible. Um, I don't think it was last year, and I won't hold my breath. It will be this year when the game fully comes out. But
A new era begins in Madden country. Let's
we'll
ride
see.
Dallas. A new preseason primer. Cleveland Browns at Jacksonville Jaguars is select. Entering main menu screen. Play now. Learn to play. Ultimate Team. Franchises. Face of the Fran. Play with friends. Roster and playbooks. Settings.
Let's see something here.
Face of the franchise is selected. Ultimate Team. Franchise is selected. Entering current franchises screen, you have two options. You have three options. Franchise. You have three options. Create new league. Search available. Pending invitations. Create new league. Franchise. Online save is selected.
Oh, I just saw you online. So we could delete this. Right?
Entering. Yes. No. Yes.
Delete.
Entering. You have three options. Create new league is selected.
I gotta figure out where you do the fantasy draft because I was doing it earlier.
Search available. Pending invitations.
Let's see if there's
Entering
anything.
main menu screen. Ultimate Team. Learn to play. Play now.
Well, fine.
Play
Let me
now.
see something.
Online head to head.
Online head to head. Let's see what we got. Does this still read?
Play friend is select. Quick match is
Quick
selected. Play
match.
friend.
Play a
Leaderboards is
friend.
depth charts is update roster. Quick match is selected.
Let's try quick match. Let me see something.
Matchmaking 32 options. Chicago Bears. Cincinnati. Buffalo. Denver. Cleveland Browns.
Oh, it reads
Tampa
it.
Bay. Arizona Cardinals. Los Angeles. Kansas City Chiefs.
Huh?
Cincinnati.
It definitely
Chicago.
reads it.
Minnesota Vikings. Arizona Los Angeles Chargers.
Let's go Browns.
Cleveland Browns. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Hit that.
Entering gunplan adjustments screen. Run inside is selected. Entering leave session pop up. Are you sure you want to leave this session? No. Defend outside. Defend inside. Run. Entering. Yes.
Okay.
Matchmaking 32 options. Chicago Bears.
So it does.
Entering online hub screen. You have two options.
It's pretty cool that it tells you 10 seconds. You didn't have to wait very long. You really didn't have to wait very long to play people. But when you're playing someone online right there, like right now, this guy was playing fucking music so loud, you just can't do it that way. You just can't. You can't. But
Play friend is selected.
alright, let's see if play friend.
Entering invite to game screen. One option.
Got one option here. Let's see what we got. It's not letting me do anything here.
Entering main menu screen. Play now.
Yeah.
Learn to play.
So all in all,
Franchises. Face of the franchise. Roster and playbook. Accessibility. Extras.
extras.
Settings.
So all in all, I mean it's pretty much the same game with just a little bit of the passing indicator that's there. But even that's a bit more visual than your than just I mean, we're already blind, so to try to hit square, triangle, X, or circle, or R1 or L2, whatever the fuck the button is to pass the ball, I mean, we're already at a disadvantage trying to time that shit. To have that visual, it'd be cool if maybe it was a vibration, like maybe if you were like gonna pass the ball, and you know you know how you could time the pass if it's green or blue, whatever the fuck the color they said it is, for you to be more perfect passing. Maybe there should be a vibration or something that if you did it correctly to pass to that wide receiver that you wanted to throw to, maybe there should be some type of vibration. I don't know, or a little noise, or a bell sounding type thing, like you did it correctly, or like they have it in the training camp where if you make the wrong read, it goes "Deh-deh," you know. But if you did it correctly, it can make a ding noise, like a bell noise or something, you know. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do and tweak just a little bit to help blind people who have no vision to play that pass game, and that'd be kind of cool if you could do something like that. And that has nothing to do with that could be in the game because you could just hear the little indicator noise if you're off by a meter or two or an inch or whatever the fuck. Then you're like, damn, I missed that pass or whatever. You knew what pass you want to throw, left, right, up, down, low, high, back, shoulder, whatever. But give you that little indicator letting you know, oh, you missed it by that. You know what I mean? But now I'm just rambling, but it bothers. It really does bother. All right, gonna go watch some movies and get some tacos, and I'll be playing this game later on tomorrow morning. So around probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning my time. Who knows? I don't know. All right, till next time. I'm out.